Hey guys, welcome to another ServerMiner plugin tutorial. I'm your host LGJim007 and today we're looking at the Easy Auction plugin. So this is a really fantastic plugin which makes auctioning your items very simple. And you can see we're actually about to end this auction. There's only a couple of seconds left and my sword that I just sold for $110 and then I got only 107 myself because there's a small fee. And there's obviously loads of things you can customize with this plugin, but let's just jump into it. So let's say we have an item we want to sell. Let's grab some stone. So if we do /auction, that's going to show us all of the commands. And there's not too many really. So if we do /auction start followed by the amount of the item we want to sell. So let's do 32. Then we're going to do the starting bid. So let's set it at 120. And then the bid increment. So every time someone bids, it's going to go up $5. And then the auto buy amount, so people can buy it straight away at $200 like you see on eBay and other sites. And then the time in seconds. So let's do 60 seconds and it's going to be put up. You can see there's a cool scoreboard, there's a message in chat, it says the item, who's auctioning the item, the cost, and then the increments and how long it lasts for. So let's jump over to my other account and he's going to buy it. So here on my other account, who bought the diamond sword is going to buy this stone. So first of all we can do /bid and that's going to bid the initial starting price, and then if we do /bid 200 it's going to bid that exact amount, and because that's the buy it now price it's just going to give it to me straight away without letting the auction finish. So that's a pretty useful tip if you want to sell it, you don't have to wait for the auction to finish. So then if we do /auction we can have a look at some of the other commands. So if we do auction scoreboard, what that's going to do is going to hide the scoreboard so you don't see all the things popping up. If you repeat the command it will turn it back on. Same thing goes for the /auction spam command, that's going to stop all the messages from coming up in chat if you don't want to buy anything at the moment. And you can get rid of that if you want. Then we can do /auction start, and we don't actually need to put in all the information. You can just put the amount, the starting price and the increment, and it's going to automatically start for 60 seconds. If you do the auction info command, it's going to just show you the information about the auction. And then there's a couple of other useful things. So if we do /auction queue, it will show you all of the queued items that are currently waiting to be auctioned off. And then we can do /auction disable if you want to temporarily stop the plugin, and then obviously auction enable to start it up again. And then finally we can do /auction reload if you want to reload the config file if you made any changes in there. So that's pretty much everything in game. As I said, it's very simple, but let's jump into the config file and see what we can change in there. So here we are in the SMP Init control panel, and if we jump into the config.yml, we can see everything we can change in here. So up at the top you can set up a MySQL database if you want to. Then in general we've got the time between auctions, so if you don't want them spammed every 5 seconds you can increase that. The minimum cancel time, so once it's below 20 seconds you cannot cancel an auction. And the auction queue limit of 3. Scroll down to the auction section and you can block various worlds, materials and commands. If we scroll down to fees, we've got the start price and then a tax percentage. So we saw we didn't actually get the entire amount from the item, we actually got taxed 2.5%, but you could obviously increase or decrease that if you wanted to. Then we've got loads of different toggles that you can turn to true or false depending on what you want for your server. Do you want decimals to make things even more complicated or just keep things simple? And then a couple of different defaults. So the default auction time is 60 seconds and increments of 1 if nothing is typed in by the player. And then auto buy is automatically disabled by default. And then we've got a couple of different minimums and maximums down here that you can set. And then anti-snipe at the end, so people can't just get it right at the last split second. Here we are on the spigot page. You can see it's updated from 1.11 to 1.16. It was in fact updated yesterday. Here are all the features, commands, and then you can click on permissions and the command list over here, and this will take you to GitLab, and this will just give you all that information. So if you want to download it, head over to the spigot page, but if you want a server to host it on, check out ServerMiner.com for the best and cheapest hosting around. But that's it for me. Subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you next time.